All right, guys, here we are. Hey, you made it. You made it, Coop Dog. What's up? This is basically here the rule of the stream yards. Like, if you want to join, I suggest you join with your YouTube name so that I know it's you. But like, it's like some people can try to join with random names, and if I don't know who they are, I'm just gonna assume that they're like a troll or something, and I can't let them in, because I don't trust people with I don't trust like those people who just try to join with like random names and stuff. All right. But join with your YouTube name so that I just know it's you coming in. Because this is how I will know. Like, if someone tries to join in the stream with like a random name, I don't know who it is. Don't think I could let that person in. Because I could be here to like maybe try to get my stream terminated, or even get my channel terminated. I don't want that. Why can't the Red Sox ever just get a winning? Why can't the Red Sox just win the game again, please? Like, come on. Do you think all AFC West teams will make the playoffs? There is actually a chance that could actually happen. Like, you see, what I did is like, that app where you're able to like select a team of like which team you think is going to win the game, like how Adam Rank did. What I did is I went back and watched Adam Rank's predictions, and whatever he predicted, that's what I put in to see what the standings would look like. And what he said is he has Denver going 12-5, he has Las Vegas going 12-5. He has the Chargers going 11-6. He has the Chiefs going 10-7, and those are all winning records. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm not making a video about it. But what I'm doing is like I'm taking a look at what Adam Rank said for his predictions and seeing what the standings would look if he's right about all those predictions. And I mean, I'm not done with it yet, but with the 12-5 record, but like what he said about the AFC West, like Denver 12-5, Las Vegas 12-5. Chargers 11-6, and Chiefs 10-7. He has he has Denver winning the division basically, because when I put in the predictions for what he said, that's what it says there. That's what it said. It said that Denver is probably going to win the division. with with them having Russell Wilson, I can definitely see like AFC West teams doing really well. Like what? I mean, the Chiefs are already well. I mean, I know the Chiefs got rid of Tyreek Hill and Tyrann Mathieu, but I'm surprised he put the Chargers third. I have them going first. I mean, honestly, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like the Chargers are like the only team that actually know how to handle the Chiefs in the division. Like they know how to beat them and stuff. And it's like just everybody in the AFC West just made moves. Like what? I got Devontae Adams. I had a good draft. Um, I got a few other people, but I don't know. But in like the Denver Broncos, they got Russell Wilson and Randy Gregory. Chargers, they got Khalil Mack and J.C. Jackson, and their offense is also really amazing. And Denver, sorry, I already explained Denver. I mean, the Chiefs are already a good team. Like they've been good for such a long time. I mean, they did get rid of Tyreek Hill, but then they got Juju, and then they got rid of Tyrann Mathieu. Unfortunately, I mean, it's a good thing for me, obviously, but not a good thing for Chiefs fans. And like Chiefs still got players like Travis Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes, and I think they also had a really good draft. So this AFC West division is going to be questionable for sure. Man, we are not finishing fourth place. What makes you think we're finishing fourth place? Let me just ask you that. What makes you think we're finishing fourth place? NFL literally said that, and everybody's pretty confident that the Raiders aren't going last place. ESPN has us going last place though, because ESPN is dumb with their predictions. Like some people, when Adam Rank made his predictions, everybody was like making fun of him, saying that he was so unrealistic. But if you take a look at ESPN's predictions for what he said for the NFL season this year, they're a lot more unrealistic than Adam Rank was. Like between Adam Rank and ESPN for the predictions, Adam Rank did way better than ESPN. Like ESPN has like the Bills being 16-1, and they have the Bears being 1-16. Like how biased is that? Like ESPN is so unrealistic with their predictions, in my opinion. You know what? I forgot to give you something. Wait, no. I have to go to my. I have to give Coop Dog something. All right, hold up. Give me a minute. All right, and there we go. I gave him something there. Actually, I changed my mind. First Chargers, second Raiders, third Chiefs, fourth Broncos. I mean, this division can go any way, though. I mean, anything can happen. You know what the Raiders need to do? You know, Colin Kaepernick's been working out with them. They need to give him a freaking contract. You see, I went back and watched some of his highlights when he was with the 49ers. He is a beast. He'd be a great fit for us. So if he's going to work out with us, you may as well give him a contract. I mean, who knows? He hasn't played in the NFL for like what, 6 years? Kubjak, Kubjak, just a quick question. When will you join? I mean, I know you said you might. I think 3 teams will at least make the playoffs. Yeah, I have confidence that the Raiders are going to go to the playoffs. Adam Rank literally has every single team in the AFC West having a winning record. I'll have you guys know that my channel right now, my first channel, not this channel, but my first channel has 244 subs. So we're 6 subs away from getting 250. So that'll be amazing if we can get there soon. It's a road to 300 basically. I should do like recaps, like after when the Raiders play or like after when the Knights play. I should do like recaps more often. You know. You have to leave. All right, that's fine. Thanks for tuning, for sticking around for some of the stream. All right, so it doesn't really look like Hoopdog is going to be able to join today, but that'll be fine because at least he was able to stick around. Did I put the right link in at least? Yeah, it's that's the right link. I was checking the description to make sure that I put the right link in for the StreamYard because I didn't want to like accidentally put like a link that was from like a previous StreamYard and then like it takes you to a StreamYard from the past. From a StreamYard that's already been completed. I forgot to mention that today's the last day of July for this year. And then like tomorrow's the first day of August. Tomorrow's the first day of August. August. But August is the month where we all gotta go back to school. I don't wanna go back to school. School's starting to come back, but that actually means that sports are also starting to come back because most sports start when everybody goes back to school. Like that's when NFL starts. That's when NHL starts. Well, NHL preseason starts in like September, while The NHL regular season starts in like October and stuff. I don't really know what to talk about. I mean, the Red Sox need to step up their business, but it doesn't. But it seems like most people that I know on YouTube, their MLB team's probably not going to go to the playoffs. That's just the way I see it. I feel like in some of these streams, there's like people who do. I have streams where like there's like a ton of people in here, like a decent amount of people. Well, there's like a stream where like barely people join. Like that's how my streams work. What will the Raiders' record be? Some people are saying 12-5. That's what Adam Rank said. He said, yes, the Raiders going 12-5, which makes sense. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to talk about. Let's actually see if there's some news, like some news, maybe, for the Raiders and the Knights I could talk about, or maybe just news from the NHL. I mean, the Ducks did sign Josh Klingberg the other day from Dallas, so that's probably the only big news that we received for the NHL. Oh yeah, here's something I could talk about. So guys, I mean, there's not really a lot of people watching right now, but the Vegas Golden Knights. I mean, when was it? When was this? It was like 1 day ago, I think. Yeah, 1 day ago. So the Golden Knights, they like announced a partnership with like Secret Creamery. So it's like Secret Creamery will like be recognized as official Golden Knights ice cream partner. So like the Golden Knights are like making like ice creams with like Secret Creamery, and like there's like different flavors for this. Like there's one called Vegas Born Brownie. There's one called Chance Tracks. Like and there's one called Fortress Fudge, and there's one called like Victory Flamingo and stuff. So like the Golden Knights are like creating all these ice cream flavors with like Secret Creamery. Like they're working together with like ice cream place and stuff. So yeah, that's just something from the Golden Knights that's pretty big to talk about. All right, well let's see if there's anything from the Raiders that we can talk about. Tua and Hill putting on a show at the practice. Foreshadowing, are they going to do well? I don't know if I ever talked about this in my stream, but like 1 day ago, the Raiders added like a free agent running back, Austin Walter. I don't know why we keep signing running backs. We have a ton of running backs now. Hi, you're just joining for a few minutes. I can understand if you're just joining for a few minutes because I know how you. I know that you can be busy. Like I mean, I know that's you go hunting and you go fishing, like well almost every day or something. It's like you have to be busy for that. I mean, like You can't be like in a stream and like go hunting and fishing at the same time. It'll be hard. It'll be too hard. It's too difficult. But our offensive line is like, dude, the Raiders' offensive line is a bigger question. Like, is their O line going to be well or something like that? Also, I need I need the Red Sox to defeat the Brewers today because they're just not doing well, and if they don't do well, they're not going to go to the playoffs. There is a dog barking outside the window. Oh my god, it's so loud. Wait, is it? Oh, yep, there's dogs barking at each other outside. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but who do you think will win Super Bowl next season? I have no clue. There's too many good teams right now. There was this dogs barking at each other outside. Squeaky dog voice. Oh, what's up, Angelo Sports? Welcome to the stream. You made it, finally. I'm just kidding. I didn't mean to say finally. I've only been live for 21 minutes. Forget the finally part. I wasn't saying that to be mean, just so you know. If any of you guys want to join, the link's in the description. You can't join the StreamYard today. Oh, okay. That's understandable then. That's understandable. But at least you're here. At least you're here to talk about stuff. Oh, man. The Red Sox need to step up their game and win some games. You can't join the StreamYard today. Well, that's fine. At least you're here to talk. I think college football will also be pretty interesting. Like, what sports are coming back? Like, college football is going to come back. NHL is going to come back. NFL is going to come back. When does NBA start? Doesn't NBA start in the same month as NHL? Because I know the playoffs are like during the same exact time. Do I have a favorite NFL player? Well, if I do, it has to be someone on the Raiders, obviously. I like a lot of players on the Raiders, though. Like, I mean, I don't really have like a number one favorite player, but I mean, I guess if I had a favorite player, it would be on the Raiders. I mean, it seems like one of them would probably be Derek Carr. My voice cracked. Sorry. One of them would probably be like Derek Carr and stuff, because like he's the quarterback. And Derek Carr just seems like a cool guy in general, to be honest. Like he's a really good quarterback. So like I really like Derek Carr, but I also kind of like our wide receivers. I really like Darren Waller, and I think I'm gonna like Devontae Adams soon. Got him from the Packers. I do like Derek. It's like yeah, for the Raiders. I mean, I kind of do like Derek Carr. I mean, I don't know if he's like my favorite. I don't really have like a number one favorite right now, but I mean, Derek Carr, I mean, one of them would probably be like Derek Carr because, like, I mean, he's like our franchise quarterback, and he's like a franchise quarterback, and like he just seems like a cool guy in general, if you ask me. And then like, I also really like our wide receivers. Like I really like Darren Waller, and I think I'm gonna enjoy Devontae Adams soon. The dude was on the Packers. He played really, really well, and now he's with us, so that's pretty good, you know. Guys, the Hall of Fame game is actually in 4 days, and the Raiders are playing in it. It's against Jacksonville. It's going to be taking place in Ohio. Raiders are going to get that W, just so you guys know. Thursday, August 4th, the Raiders are going to defeat the Jaguars. It is a preseason game, but I hope the Raiders can defeat the Jaguars in the Hall of Fame. I'm really sorry, but I gotta go. I might be back soon. All right, that's cool. I mean, you did say you were like joining for a few minutes and then you had to go soon, but like at least like since like you gotta go, at least saying that you might be back soon, that'd be fine. That'd be great, you know. Oh, you're back. All right. What's up? What's up? Welcome back, Coop Dog. When you said that you had to leave, I thought you had to go for the rest of the stream, but at least you returned. The reason why I keep the link in the description is because there's been times when I was trying to put the link in the chat and people couldn't see it. Like sometimes the link just doesn't go through in the chat. Sometimes links, whatever link it is, sometimes it just doesn't go through. So I have to put it in the description. What's up, Tyler? Welcome to the stream. Was it those roller coaster ones, like the roller coaster? The roller coaster. Yeah. To be honest, I feel like some. Let me tell you guys something. When you guys approach a roller coaster, you could be nervous at first, but listen, when you ride it, it's super fun. Let me tell you that. Yeah, like listen, like roller coasters, they like people like they can be scary at first. I mean, just like looking at them, they could be scary. But listen, when you guys get on them, the moment when you get on them and you start to ride it, it's 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 so fun. Can you comment on my videos from Kennywood Park? All right, I'm actually on it right now. I'm taking a look. To be honest, for roller coasters though, I don't like roller coasters that have like loops. I don't like going upside down. All right, yeah, hold on. I'm coming in on it right now. All right, I just commented. Coop Dog or Blake or any other people. If you guys want to join, the link's in the description. But I can understand that if you don't want to join. Tyler, I'll have you know that Blake was here earlier. He didn't like join, but like he commented. So yeah, he was here earlier, but he said he had to go, but he said he might be right back. But yeah. I have been live for 31 minutes and counting. I can understand that when people want to go on roller coasters, they have to have the nerves. They gotta have the nerve for it. You gotta be brave. Justin Jefferson is greater than Chase Young or Jamar Chase, whatever you're comparing it to. Guys, I'm gonna try to post a link in the chat. Let me know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna try to post a link to the StreamYard in the chat. Let me know if you guys can see it. Okay, so I just posted it now. Can you guys see it? Because if you can't see it, then you're probably gonna have to look in the description for it. Because I have it there right now, but like, does it go through or something? Embiid is greater than Joe. Okay, then. Guys, who do you think's better, Justin Jefferson or Devontae Adams? Yes, sir. Devontae is better. I tried to post a link in the chat. Were you guys able to see it or no? Because I know sometimes the chat doesn't show links. So it's like if the link's not showing in the chat, then you have to look in the description for it. Well, Tyler, both of those videos are actually both of the roller coasters going up the hill. Actually, no. Sorry, Q Dog. That's not true. That's not true. That's cap. The Raiders are not better than the Avalanche. The Avalanche won the cup. So what do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, fair. Yeah. The the Rangers are not better than the Avalanche. I was about to say if you actually Kubda, what's your NHL team? Bruh, that is also cap. That is also cap, my dude. Okay, you want to start stuff like that? You want to do that? You want to do this? You really want to do this? So there. You say that about my team, I'm gonna do that to you. Yeah, I know. When I put this, I was also joking. I just had to get my revenge somehow. I just had to get my revenge though. I had to put this because you post this. I know you was joking, but I had to get my revenge by doing this. Sorry. New comments. Sam Darnold greater than Derek Carr. Isn't that the Panthers quarterback? Because wait, isn't Sam Darnold the Panthers quarterback? Yeah, I think he was, but he's probably not going to be starting anymore since the Panthers got the Baker Mayfield. Is Baker Mayfield going to lead the Panthers to the promised land or no? When was the last time the Panthers were in the playoffs? Wasn't Carolina? Wasn't the last time the Panthers were in the playoffs was like when they were like in the Super Bowl or something? You know, some of the players that you're listing, I don't really know who they are because I don't really pay attention to other NFL teams besides my team. Guys, who's winning in week 1? Are the Browns gonna defeat the Panthers, or are the Panthers gonna defeat the Browns in week 1? Who's gonna win that one? Hmm. Baker is gonna get his revenge. So you have the Panthers winning. All right. I think we're still waiting to see if Deshaun Watson is gonna get a suspension or not. I mean, he's been denying those reports saying of how he's saying I didn't do this. Like when like the reason behind of him getting suspended, he's been saying that I didn't do that. I shouldn't be getting suspended. So I think we're just gonna wait. I think we actually have to wait to see if Deshaun Watson is actually gonna be suspended or not. Yeah, it should be a close game though. I don't even know if Deshaun Watson is even gonna play. We're still waiting on the whole suspension thing. Maybe the Buccaneers will win the division since they got Julio Jones now. Chiefs or Cardinals week 1. Um, I think that could go any direction. That could probably go any way. So I don't know. Adam Rank picked the Cardinals for that game. Adam Rank did pick the Cardinals, but the Cardinals just gonna have like a midseason collapse again. I think that's the worst thing that can happen in sports is you have a midseason collapse, or actually NFL. If you have a midseason collapse in the NFL, that's bad. I hate midseason collapses. Like first the Steelers had one of those, then the Cardinals had one of those. Rams or Bills week one. Uh, maybe probably the Rams to be honest. Probably the Rams. I think the Rams. The last, believe it or not, the last time the Rams and the Bills played, the Rams almost came back from a 28-3 lead and was about to recreate that Super Bowl thing, but the Bills hung on and won that game 35-32. Like the Rams, like the Rams because it is in LA, but not just that. The Rams are also the defending Super Bowl champions. And like again, the last time the Rams and the Bills played, the Rams actually almost came back from a 28-3 deficit, just like they almost did the Super Bowl 51 recreation. But like the Bills hung on and got like a touchdown to take like a 35-32 lead, and they hung on and won. So yeah. Also, are the Dolphins really going to be? I feel like the Dolphins starting to become a little bit more scary, like a much scarier team, and maybe probably like a much better team. Because of like, I mean, they had two winning seasons in a row. Like last season, they started off the season 1-7, and then they won 7 games in a row, and they were still in the chance for a playoff spot. Yeah, the Raiders do play the Chargers in Week 1. But as I was saying, I was talking about the Dolphins. So like the Dolphins, they had two winning seasons in a row ever since Tom Brady left. Like the Dolphins have just been playing a lot better since Tom Brady left that division. But yeah, like I feel like the Dolphins actually have a chance of like being a playoff team soon. Because like I mean, they had two winning seasons in a row, including that last season. They started 1-7, and then they just won seven straight to try to make Stewart still have the shot at making the playoffs. But then they fell short. The record was 9-8, which is still a winning record. But and then like this season, they got Tyreek Hill, who was a really fast player. So like they now have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, who are really fast players. And they also have that quarterback Tua, who's also really good. They also have Mike Gesicki, really good player as well. But yeah, I feel like the Dolphins, they're probably going to start being a playoff team. Like there's a chance, like there's just a chance. There's a literal chance that the Dolphins could honestly be a good team this season. I mean, they have been a good team, but I mean like a good team enough to go to the playoffs. I mean, even if like a team has a winning record, they can still miss the playoffs. Like you can miss the playoffs if you're like 9-8. I think there was this one time. This was such a long time ago, but I think there was this one time when the Patriots they went like 11-5 and they still missed the playoffs. Like, how does that happen? You go 11-5 and you still miss the playoffs. That was such a long time ago. That was just something I was told or like I heard of. Like the Patriots, they went 11-5 one time and they still missed the playoffs. my playoff seeds. Number one, Bills, so they would get the bye. Number two, Bengals. Number three, Chargers. Number four, Colts. Number five, Raiders. Number six, Chiefs. Number seven, Titans or Ravens. The AFC North is a little bit questionable to me about who's going to win that division because obviously the Ravens they finished last place in the division, but that's just because most of the games Lamar was like injured and like he was like out for the season, and like the Ravens they just didn't do well without him. And the Bengals, they do have Joe Burrow, who is also a really good quarterback, but he doesn't have a really good offensive line. And the Browns, they do got Deshaun Watson, but who knows because he might get suspended. And the Steelers, they don't have Big Ben anymore. They don't have Juju anymore, but they got Kenny Pickett from the draft, who could probably have a bright future and stuff. So like this AFC North division is starting to question me about who's going to win that division. I don't really know who's better. I don't know if Joe Burrow's better or if Lamar Jackson's better. Because like the Bengals won the division, like Joe Burrow was like with them. Joe Burrow won the division with the Bengals that 1 year. But like I don't know. I don't know who I would consider better. I don't know if Lamar's better or Joe Burrow's better because Lamar was just out for most of the season. Like I don't really know who would win between those two. By the way, I meant 2 Chargers, 3 Bengals. Okay. Yeah, I don't know who's going to win the division for the AFC North. It's questionable for sure, just with the quarterbacks that they have. Like I know, like the Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow. He did lead them to the Super Bowl, but like the Ravens, like their franchise quarterback was just injured most of the time, and Joe Burrow doesn't really have that good of an offensive line. The Bengals don't really have a good offensive line. It's like literal paper. Joe Burrow. There's just like when the Bengals were playing the Titans in that divisional round game, Joe Burrow got sacked 9 times, and the Bengals still won that game. He got sacked 9 times, and the Bengals still somehow won. Okay, so this is what your prediction is: 1 Bengals, 2 Ravens, 3 Browns, 4 Steelers. Yeah, that could be. I just feel like it could go anyway. So like it seems like what Coop Dog could probably be saying here is that maybe Joe Burrow's maybe Joe Burrow could be a little bit better than Lamar Jackson. Maybe. Let me wait, Coop Dog. Who do you think's better? Do you think Joe Burrow's better, or do you think Lamar Jackson's better? Because like just last season, obviously the Bengals won the division with Joe Burrow, so like Joe Burrow went to the Super Bowl and unfortunately lost, but the Ravens they just collapsed because of Lamar Jackson's injury, and because their coach decided to go for 2 instead of just taking the extra point and going to overtime. Like the Ravens, they did that twice. The Ravens did that twice. They tried to go for 2 twice and they just failed. So it could go either way. Yeah, I know. It's like yeah, it could go either way. Like I don't really know who was gonna picking between the Bengals and the Ravens. I don't really know who would win just because of the 2 quarterbacks. I guess maybe the Steelers finishing last could probably be reasonable because, like, even though like it seems, even though like Steelers fans seem pretty happy about about getting Kenny Pickett, who could probably have like a bright future with them. He's like a rookie, so like he'll probably need like some time and stuff before he actually has a good year and stuff. But like, who else do the Steelers have? Mitch Trubisky or something? In regular season, Lamar in postseason, Joe. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, yeah, in regular season, Lamar's better. In postseason, Joe's better. Yeah. Who knows if the Bengals are probably going to go to the playoffs again? Like, yeah, they were able to win the division and go to the Super Bowl, but with Lamar coming back for the Ravens since he was injured for most of the season, will he be able to like stop them? Ooh. You know how people say that Lamar should be a running back because he always runs with the ball? What's your guys' opinions on that? Like, do you guys think Lamar? Do you guys think like the do you guys think that like that Lamar hate saying that he's a running back needs to stop, or do you think it's reasonable? I mean, obviously, Ravens fans don't like the Lamar disrespect because of like saying that should probably be a running back since he runs with the ball all the time. But I don't know if like people think that that hate should stop, or if like if it's actually reasonable. You know, Lamar should be a QB. All right, yeah. So you're basically saying that his disrespect needs to end. Because like the way the people are disrespecting him is saying that he should be a running back since he just runs with the ball all the time and all that stuff. So yeah, it's reasonable. Like why that hate should stop. You know, I'm gonna say that the most embarrassing thing that can happen to a player in sports is if like, have you guys ever heard of that thing saying that their ankles got broken? That's always embarrassing when that happens to you. Like when your ankles get broken and stuff. Like, that's embarrassing. His ankles got broken. Is Juju under or overrated? The thing with him is this: he's been dancing on logos lately, like he's the freaking TikTok star and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know how good. I don't know about Juju, to be honest. I don't know how like good he is. I don't know like how well Juju does in football. All I know is that one time he used to like dance on logos and be like a freaking TikTok star. Him and Mahomes are balling in training camp. What? So wait, does that mean like they're doing well, like, or is that like, are you saying that like it's a good thing or a bad thing? Like, does that mean like they're actually doing well, like they're doing well at practice and stuff? You know, or is it like a bad thing? Like, are you saying that as a good thing or a bad thing? Oh, it's a good thing. So like it's like with Mahomes being the quarterback and Juju being the receiver, they've actually been doing well with like being able to like catch the ball and stuff, and like being able to like throw to each other and like, all right. I mean, Pay Productions. If you know who he is, he's also a Chiefs fan. Like you, I don't know who you are, sir. But I'm gonna let you type in private chat if that's fine. Someone is trying to join, but I don't know who they are, so I'm just gonna let them type in private chat. But yeah, like Juju. Hmm. It's like Juju is able to like All right, sorry, my fault. Sorry, I gotta get back to where I was. So like, sorry, what? That's honestly, I think that matchup right there. I mean, like, I think a lot of people have you guys winning in week 5, but the week 18 matchup that could be a little bit of a good game, like the final week. Because I mean, the last time the Raiders played in week 18 was, I mean, the last time when the Raiders played week 18 at home versus a division rival, they they defeated the Chargers. So like, I mean, this like week 18 for us, it's at home again. So I mean, I don't know if like I don't know, but that could be a good game regardless. That might be to win the division matchup, honestly, probably. In the past, it used to be the Broncos that would win the division because the Broncos had Peyton Manning. Okay, so like I apologize for me getting like I apologize for like me like just getting lost about where I was talking because somebody tried to join the StreamYard in here, but like I just didn't know who they were, so I just said to them, I don't know who you are. So I was just gonna let them type in the private chat, so but I didn't let them in, so and all that stuff. But what I was saying before that one person tried to join, what I was trying to say is if you know who Pay Production is, I mean I'm pretty sure you know who he is. Like Pete like Pay Productions, he he told me that he's not happy that the Chiefs got Juju Smith Schuster because of how Juju would always dance on logos, but Juju could probably be a good wide receiver in general, but like it seems like just the way his actions are, I guess that's just why Pay doesn't like Juju Smith Schuster, just because of the whole dancing on logo things. Yeah, you guys sometimes do crush us, but don't forget about that one time when we beat you 40-32 at your place. And that was the Raiders' first season. That was the Raiders' first season as the Las Vegas Raiders, actually. That one game when we beat you guys 40-32 at your place, that was the first season. Good idea that the Raiders actually came to Vegas. I mean, honestly, I think it was a good idea since I'm from Vegas. Like, 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 do you guys think it was a good idea for the Raiders to move to Vegas? Like, I just thought it was a good idea since I'm from Vegas. So like now my home team has a football team, so I have some of the root an actual. So now I have like root for now since that plays for my city. Uh, but do you guys? Let me ask you guys this: do you guys think it was a good idea for the Raiders to move to Las Vegas, like leave Oakland and move to Las Vegas? Oh yeah, oh yeah, Jackson Mahomes and Juju. Yeah, like Jackson Mahomes. I heard that he's been known to do like TikTok dances and stuff. Like if Juju meets Jackson Mahomes, like that's probably just not gonna go well. We're probably just gonna have a bunch of TikTok dances going on. Hey, we've just been live for a whole entire hour. But yeah, like you said, hopefully Juju didn't meet Jackson Mahomes. I mean, who do you? I mean, Patrick Mahomes' wife as well. They also she's not really a good person either. Like Brittany Mahomes, she's not. She hasn't really been good either, to be honest. Like Jackson Mahomes and Brittany Mahomes, they just haven't been good at the games. When am I going to end this? I don't even know, to be honest. Sometimes I like, the thing with me is like sometimes I like to go and tell other people that I'm live on my second channel because like a lot of people just don't join this because this channel doesn't have as many subs as my first one and stuff. But like the thing with me is like I don't want to like end the stream. I don't want to like end the stream when somebody was like just about to like join. Like I don't want to like end the stream when like somebody was like just about to be in here. Like I like that feeling is always sucks for viewers. Like you just joined the stream, but now they're like about to end it. Like you didn't have they didn't have like any time to like join and stuff. I might be able to join in like 20 minutes. All right, so yes, since you're able to like actually join soon, then like I'll keep streaming then. You meant say in. But like yeah, you see the thing with me is like yeah, like on my first channel, I like to like go and tell people that I'm live on my second channel, just because a lot of people just don't join by themselves since this channel doesn't have isn't as popular as my first one, which is why I had streaming. I wish I had streaming back on my first channel, but I have to stream on this one because I'm banned from streaming on my first one, and like yeah, sometimes I like to go and tell people that I'm streaming on this one, but I don't want to like um I don't want to like when I don't want to like end the stream and then like but like by the time that I like end the stream that's when somebody was like about to join this. Like, that's just a thing for me. Like I mean that always sucks for viewers. Like they're about to like join a stream and then like you just end and like but like by the time they join the stream that's when it's about to end and stuff. But yeah, since Kutak says he might be able to join like actually join the stream yard in like 20 minutes, then I'm gonna keep going then. Laptop's this laptop is still at a good percentage as well. That always happens to you, like yeah, like you're about to join a stream, but then all of a sudden but like by the time that you join, that's when it's over. So yeah, I mean I could, but like honestly, I should be able to keep going. Like my laptop, like this laptop is still at a 67%, which is decent. I can still keep going as long as I want. Still, it's not gonna die. Yeah, I mean, it's never a good feeling for viewers like they're just about to like join a stream, but like by the time they join that stream, like the second that they join the stream, that is when it starts to end. Like, I mean, I also don't want to do that to my own viewers. Like when they like just join, I just end the stream and like they could have been able to join and like I'm gonna feel bad for them if I do that. So yeah. So I've been live for 1 hour and 6 minutes. Pretty decent. Pretty decent time. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep streaming just cause. There you are.
Yep.
So what have you been up to lately?
Well, I had to watch church that whole time, so I couldn't join it. But
Oh, like you were at church?
no, we watch. So we stay home and watch it on our TV.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Understandable.
Mhm.
But yeah, like that question that you asked me if Juju's overrated, the only way he could be overrated is if he dances on logos again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
he runs
Crap.
into Brittany Mahomes or Jackson Mahomes, then
Yeah.
you guys are screwed.
Yeah, and we play the Bengals this year because he
I
got
think
like
Patrick Mahomes told his brother and his wife saying that they can't go to any more of the games if they're gonna act like that.
no. That was fake. That was a rumor because he tweeted after that. Man, people are crazy. That was fake.
Well,
See,
I
that
mean,
was
he
that
shouldn't.
dude. That was that dude that said CP3 is not happy with the Suns and wants to move. You know
But
that dude who rumors stuff.
I always hate those fake rumors.
I know, yeah, but that was fake. Um, Plus Mahomes just got married, like actually married, like 2 months ago. So I don't,
Yeah, but that lady though, Patrick Mahomes' wife though, she's crazy
Yes,
at the games.
I know she threw champagne on the after the Bills win.
Well, yeah, she was celebrating with the Chiefs fans for that.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs fans actually seemed to enjoy it when she
Oh,
did that.
well, duh, because.
Good.
But
Do
people
you
are
have a do you
saying,
have do you have an NHL and NBA team?
yes. So, since I'm a Kansas City fan, I try to go as close as possible. So, I go Milwaukee Bucks for the NBA, and then I used to be a Minnesota Wild fan, but then for spring break this year we went to New York, and I watched a New York Rangers game. So that was kind of my first NHL game. So I kind of am turning into a Rangers fan, but I think I'm still a Wild fan. But yeah.
I mean, if you want, I mean, listen, if you're a Wild fan, you have this one goaltender that used to be our goaltender. So
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't follow hockey that much. I watch the playoffs. I don't really watch the regular season.
the Golden Knights are the second youngest team in the NHL. They've only been in the NHL for 5 years.
Oh, Oh, huh. Who's the
But
youngest?
the youngest is the Kraken. The
Oh,
last season was their very first season.
oh. Huh. Yeah, they look new. Like that. I hate their logo. Like they have such a lame logo.
Yeah.
It's like the Chicago Bears. Because honestly, the Bears logo. You know what they should do? They should keep the C for Chicago, but they should put a bear inside the C. Like,
Hmm.
so they should put like a bear like crawling up. Like that's
Hmm. Do you think the Rams should bring back their old logo or keep the new logo?
Oh, I love the new logo.
I mean, I think it seemed like at first people didn't like it, but then I think people are actually starting to get used to it.
I like the uniforms a lot better. Cause
Yeah.
when like Kurt Warner was on the team, those
Hmm.
jerseys kind of look like that on the throwback.
Yeah. But do you remember the Rams' old logo when it was like an actual
Yeah,
ram?
it was a ram, and then it was like this like dark gold and stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
And they were navy instead of royal blue.
There's this one uniform that the Rams wore. It was like actual yellow, and there was this one time
I
the Chiefs.
know.
It was like the Rams played the Chiefs, and it was like 54-51. They had like yellow jerseys.
Yeah, and then they played versus the Ravens with that too. Yeah, that was one of the greatest games played. Chiefs Rams.
Yeah, it was like 54-51. I think the Rams won though.
No, it was 56-54.
Wait, are
Yeah,
you sure?
because yeah, I'm pretty sure because I feel like we scored with like 30 seconds to go, and then the Rams drove down, kicked a field goal, and won the game. We'll see the score though.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay. You know what we can do? We can do NFL predictions if you share your screen.
This is actually this is what it says.
Oh, it is? Wow.
It is 54-51.
Yeah, it must have been a tie game, and then the Rams kicked the game-winning field goal.
Oh no, I went back and watched the highlights. What happened is the Chiefs scored a no, not Chiefs. The Rams scored a game-winning touchdown, and then like the Chiefs still had like a lot of time to like go down the field, like maybe kick a field goal, send it to overtime. But then the Rams got an interception.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Chiefs play the Rams this year in Week 12. Same as the Raiders because we play the AFC West plays the NFC West this year.
I have the Raiders losing to the Rams though. That's probably one game that we're not going to win.
I do too. Yeah. But do you want to do some NFL predictions?
What team do you want to do?
How about we do the Chiefs and Raiders? Or we can do the AFC West or something.
Okay, I mean we can try that. I mean, how are we going to do all of them at the same time?
We can do one by one, I guess, or something. I don't know. Let's
All right.
just stick with the Chiefs and Raiders for now. See how long it takes.
All right. Well, we're going to start with your team first. All right, Chiefs and Cardinals in Week 1. This game's in Arizona. Who wins?
I have the Chiefs because I feel like the Cardinals they kind of struggled because the DeAndre Hopkins is being suspended for the first 6 weeks. And I feel like when DeAndre Hopkins is on his game and he's not suspended, the Cardinals were actually pretty decent. So I actually have the Cardinals going on like the opposite of they were last year, kind of
All right, so you have the
close to
Chiefs.
the season. Yeah, I have the Chiefs.
All right, Chargers and Chiefs, Week 2. This game's in Kansas City. Who wins?
Thursday night football, I think I have the Chargers winning.
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the Chargers are the only team in our division that actually know how to handle you guys.
Yeah, because both games that we played, like the Chiefs and Chargers games, they both went into overtime. But the Chargers won one and we won one.
No, the first one didn't go into overtime. The Chargers just were able to get a stop and like it was 30-24 and like, but that one didn't go into
Yeah,
overtime.
and then Justin Herbert passed to Mike Williams. Yeah, I remember that. But the second one went into overtime.
Yeah, the second one did though. All right, Week 3, Chiefs and Colts. This game's at the Colts' place. Who wins?
I had the Chiefs winning.
All right.
I feel like the Chiefs have a hard schedule, so I feel like the Colts are one of the easier teams on their schedule this year. So
All right, Chiefs and Buccaneers. This game's in Tampa Bay. Who wins?
I have Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you think about this, it is Raiders and Chiefs in Week 5. This game's at Kansas City. But the last time we played in Week 5 and it was at your place, we won. So who do you think is going to win this game?
Is it Monday Night Football?
Yes.
I think I'm gonna go Chiefs on this one. I think we play a lot better in prime time for some reason. Um,
I'm not a big fan of primetime games.
I ain't either, but somehow the Chiefs like always make it a close game or win in prime time. So
Honestly, though, I don't like it when my team plays on like Sunday night or Monday night because like it means that like all these teams just got their games over with while you have to wait and feel all the pressure still. But like I mean, if you play on Thursday night, then you played before everybody else. So I mean that playing on Thursday night's kind of fine.
well, yeah, but I live in Central Time Zone, so it's like the school is. I mean, I can still stay up for the whole game, but school's like the next day, and I always got made fun of because everybody knew I was a Chiefs fan on like the Sunday and Monday night games, and then they'd like come back at me the next day, and
Oh,
yeah, that's the one reason.
okay. So Bills and Chiefs. This game's in Kansas City. Who wins?
Honestly, I think this is going to be another great game. But I feel like in the regular season, I feel like the Bills will win this game.
You guys have a hard freaking schedule. Sheesh.
I know. That's what I was saying. Our easiest. So we have the Jags and Texans, and then the rest of our people that were playing have a winning record last season.
Oh, all right. So right now you have the Chiefs at 3-3 right now. Chiefs and
Yeah.
Niners. This game's in San Francisco. Who wins?
I had the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, this was a rematch of that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs are 4-3 now.
3.
Titans and Chiefs. This game's in Kansas City. Who wins?
I'm going to this game. I'll be at Arrowhead watching this game. So just because of that, I hopefully the Chiefs win. So I'm going with the Chiefs.
All right. So you have them at 5-3.
Yeah.
Jaguars and Chiefs. This game's in Kansas City. Who wins?
I had the Jaguars totally.
Wait, what?
No, I was joking. I had the Chiefs.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
But listen, if you guys lose to the Jaguars, I'm laughing my head off.
Yeah.
You know, as a Raiders fan,
You
I
know
hate
what?
You know,
I'll make a bet. If the Jaguars beat the Chiefs, I'll buy a Raiders jersey and I'll wear it in one of my videos.
so you're putting the bet on yourself.
Yeah.
I think Pay one. You know Pay Productions, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think one time he made like a bet to himself on like the Steelers and Cowboys game, and he said that if and I think he made a bet on like if one of the teams win, and if he said that if the team that he picked to win loses, he would have to wear a Raiders shirt for like the next day for like the whole day,
Yeah.
and it happened. He had to wear a Raiders shirt for the rest of the day.
Do you know like Charles Sparkles? So he's a Vikings fan.
Mm-hmm.
So the Cowboys were missing Dak Prescott. They had to start Cooper Rush. It was in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet that the Cowboys would win, and he bet that the Vikings would win, and I won the bet even with Cooper Rush.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, but as a Raiders fan, I really don't like the Chiefs. Like, if the Jaguars beat the Chiefs, I would be really happy about that. But yeah, I agree. I don't see that happening. So you have them beating the Jaguars too. But you're 6-3 now.
But I actually
Chiefs.
was cheering for you guys in the playoffs because the Bengals, I didn't want to face them because, you know,
But you did.
but we had to because I just feel like our defense could not stop Jamar Chase. But then we did better in the AFC Conference Championship game. But who had a big game? T. Higgins had a monster game, or it might have been, but yeah, Jamar Chase had that touchdown grab, and then T. Higgins had a good game, and then their run game was really good. So.
Oh, all right. Okay. So so the next game is Chiefs and Chargers. This game's in Los Angeles. So who wins?
I think the Chiefs get a little bit of revenge here. I have the Chiefs winning.
All right. So you're 7-3 now. Okay. Rams and Chiefs. This game's at Arrowhead. Who wins?
Rams.
All right. So you're 7-4 now. Chiefs and Bengals at Cincinnati. Who wins?
I think the Chiefs are going to win.
Okay, you're being bold there again.
Yeah.
So 8-4. Okay, Chiefs and Broncos at Denver. Who wins?
I'm gonna have to go with Denver on this one.
I think Denver will actually be able to finally snap their losing streak over Kansas
Yeah.
City.
Yeah,
Okay, so
because we beat them 14 times in a row or something like that.
all right. So yeah, there's a loss. So 8-5 now. Chiefs and Texans. This one's at Houston. So who wins?
Chiefs.
All right. So 9-5. Okay, Seahawks and Chiefs. This game's at Arrowhead. Who wins?
Chiefs.
All right, 10-5. Okay, Broncos and Chiefs again. This time it's at Arrowhead. Who wins?
Chiefs.
All right, 11-5. And the last week, Chiefs and Raiders. This game's at Las Vegas. Who wins?
This is like the toughest game. So we're 11-5 right now.
Yeah.
See, I could see us going 12-5 or 11-6. It probably matters. This is not a primetime game, right?
No, it's not.
And it's in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll give it to the Raiders then.
All right, so you guys finished the season 11-6.
I'll respect that without Tyreek Hill. You know.
Tyler said hi to you.
Oh, hi.
But yeah, 11-6, decent.
I think that's reasonable. I could see us going 10-7 or 12-5. But I think we'll at least win 11 games. That's reasonable.
To be honest, the Bills and the Patriots are probably under a lot of pressure right now just because the Dolphins keep getting better.
Yeah. I think the Bills will still win the division. Jets will lose it. I think Dolphins will finish second. Patriots will finish third.
Do you think the Dolphins could probably have a bright future?
Yes. Maybe they don't make the playoffs this year, but definitely probably next year. I don't know. I think like the Bills keep getting better and better though too because they added Jamison Crowder with the Jets. I think he's very underrated.
You know, I don't really do this, but has there ever been a game that was like so heartbreaking that you actually cried?
Yeah. Well, I didn't like cry, but I was just like raging. Actually, this year, Chiefs Bengals AFC Championship game, I just feel like we were up 11 points at halftime. Like we were at the end of the halfway through the second quarter, we were up 21-3. And then so we were up 21-10 at half, and then Mahomes just didn't play like he should have, and then
It didn't really look like, to be honest, it didn't really look like your defense was doing well either because it seemed like you guys had so many chances to sack Joe Burrow, but then he just got away.
all right. This is a game that I actually really raged at. It was the Chiefs Ravens Week 2 matchup this year. The Ravens won 36-35.
Oh, I remember that game. We actually beat the Ravens in Week 1 on Monday Night Football that year.
Hey, so I thought if the Raiders beat them, but we lost that, and we were up at halfway through the fourth quarter. We were up 35-24, and then the Ravens came back.
Hey,
Lamar Jackson's
Lamar is good though.
But then I thought we were gonna win on that game-winning drive, but Collider just fumbled the ball.
And the Ravens decided to do a little bit of a gutsy call to go for it on 4th and inches at like their own 30 whatever, and they got it to win the game.
Yeah, but the rest of the Chiefs' losses, I mean, I think they were pretty reasonable. Like, I'll allow that, but
if you watch that Ravens and Raiders Monday Night Football game, that was a heart attacker.
Yeah.
Like, it's like what happened is like
I thought Derek Carr was gonna miss that throw as soon as he threw it.
Because first he got picked off in the red zone on the first drive, and then next drive when the Ravens had a chance to win the game, we made Lamar fumble the ball, and then we got it back, and then we scored a touchdown to win the game. Like it was a back and forth situation.
Yeah, in fantasy I had the Ravens defense, so we were starting good, but then that OT touchdown. All right. Do you want to do Raiders predictions or something?
Sure. But yeah, that one Raiders and Ravens game, it was a you know, to be honest, I hope the Raiders have a good season. Like, let me tell you something about last season. Last season for me for the Raiders, I feel like it was too much. It was too much stretch. Like, not. It was too much
Yeah, it
stress.
kind of like mid season, you guys were, or maybe a little later on the season, you guys were looking like a playoff team, and you just kind of fell down. But
Well,
then
no,
you came
you
back up
see.
in the last two games or something. It's weird.
Well, no, what happened is like you see most of our wins were either like decided by like a game-winning field goal or by like in overtime. In we Let me tell you something. Last season for the Raiders, we had to play in overtime 4 times.
How much did the Chiefs have to play in overtime? I'm trying to think.
We played the Ravens in overtime. We played the Dolphins in overtime. We played the Cowboys in overtime, and we played the Chargers in overtime. But we won
Yeah, the
all
Cowboys
four.
game.
So yeah,
Um,
we won all four. We were 4-0 in overtime last
well,
year.
the Chiefs played in overtime two times in the postseason.
And you guys played one time in regular season.
Yeah, versus the Chargers.
Yeah.
But
Um.
no, did we play? No, no, we didn't.
But to be honest, for me, last season was just too stressful. Not just because of the collapse that we were starting to have, like not because of our record, but like most of the games that we had to play, they're like way too close. Like we're either winning by a game-winning field goal or we're winning in overtime. Like I get that our motto is just win, baby, and all that stuff. But this season I want the Raiders to have a common peaceful season and just win normally and not have to like be decided by a game-winning field goal or have to go into overtime 4 times again.
Yeah, yeah,
That's just way too much pressure.
yeah. Especially with Devonte Adams, I feel like if you had Devonte Adams this past season, I feel like maybe you'd only go in like one overtime game or something. Because
Like the Chargers and the Raiders overtime game in the last week, that was way too stressful.
yeah, well,
And that was kind of a playoff game too. That was
well,
actually a
no, no,
playoff
but
game.
you should be thankful for Brandon Staley or whatever his name is. I can't even.
Yeah, Brendan Staley.
Yeah, because he
Brendan
caught that.
Staley is Brendan Staley is so overrated, I swear.
I know, like he should not. What did he call like a?
He called a timeout instead of just going for the tie because he's too aggressive.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Cool Dog. Like, did you watch the whole entire game when it was Chiefs and Chargers in Los Angeles?
Well, yes. Well, the story is I watched till halftime. Then I fell asleep because I was kind of angry because the Chiefs were like down and wasn't playing good. But then I woke up in the fourth quarter and I watched the rest of that. That was so stressful
I heard
the Chargers scored a touchdown late in the game, but somehow we scored with like a minute left, and then it went into overtime, and then somehow, like
well, I heard that during that overtime game, the Brendan Staley he went for it on fourth down like constantly. Like there was like 2 times where like there was like 3 times where he could have just kicked the field goal,
yes,
get 3 points.
on the 3 yard line, they went for it on fourth down, and then stupid Daniel Sorensen like deflected it, which he could have intercepted it, gone for a pick six, but he at least he's off the team now. He went to the Saints, but they went for it on fourth down on the 3 yard line.
Yeah, like I heard like they tried to go for the touchdown before halftime. And like
Yeah.
on their opening drive, they tried to go for it on fourth and goal, and they didn't get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like in
What
my head,
also is, do you know what play Mahomes tried to throw it to like collide at a player for a short pass, but the defender like did I don't remember what he did. The Mahomes fumbled it backward, and then I think that was when it was weird.
well, like every time I'm always like Brendan Staley, just kick the field goal, dude. You have a field goal kicker on your team for a reason.
Yeah.
Like let me tell you something. How do you think the field goal kicker feels about like Brendan Staley go for it on fourth down multiple times when he could just be out there kicking the field goal? Like he
But
wants
the
to
thing
perform.
is, it's always 4th and 3 or more or less, or 4th and goal. So I feel like especially on the fourth and goals. Like the Chiefs made that mistake versus the Bengals in the AFC Championship game, where they went for it, but then like Eli Apple like did something,
Hmm.
or the fourth and threes. They win a lot for those, and they passed it when they knew the other team was blitzing, and it's weird. But
But yeah, that's just my opinions on Brendan Staley. He's too aggressive.
all the thing is the Raiders and the Broncos have some rookie coaches this year.
Josh McDaniels isn't a rookie.
Well, for the Raiders.
Oh, but he was a long time coach with the Patriots, and he got them some rings. So
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, I'm kind of scared for the Broncos one though, because I actually never heard of them.
I mean, you see I think it was kind of a good thing that we fired John Gruden just because he hasn't been like our best coach lately, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure we're legally not allowed to send emails anymore.
Are you want to get to the Raiders predictions?
All right, yeah. I had it open for a long time, but we were talking about so many other things. But let's just get started now.
Yeah.
All right, so Raiders and Chargers in Week 1. This game's in LA. Who wins?
I think the Chargers win.
Bro, okay.
Hold up, but I probably will have them splitting. So.
All right. Okay, Cardinals and Raiders. This game's in Vegas. Who wins?
Vegas.
All right, so we're 1-1 now. Raiders and Titans in Tennessee. Who wins?
Raiders.
Wait, on your video, didn't you predict the Titans to win though?
Yeah, but that was like 3 weeks ago. Some stuff has changed, so.
The Titans don't even have any wide receivers anymore.
I know. I was a dumb point. I feel like I should redo the Titans and Colts videos because I really have the Colts winning the division, but somehow.
All right, well, Broncos and Raiders in Vegas. Who wins?
In Vegas, it will be the Raiders.
Okay, so we're 3-1 now. You already predicted this one. You had the Raiders losing to the Chiefs, so we're 3-2 there.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders and Texans in Vegas. Who wins?
Raiders.
But I swear, if we lose to the Texans, though, I swear. But we're 4-2 now. Raiders and Saints in New Orleans. Who wins?
Oh, see, some people have this all Raiders, but I actually think this will be a close game. Because the Saints have mightily improved their defense with the signing of Tyrann Mathieu. I still have the Raiders winning, but this is closer than people expect.
If we were able to beat the Saints when they had Drew Brees, then we can beat them when they literally have no good quarterbacks. Like all they have is Jameis Winston, Ian Book, and Andy
Yeah,
Dalton.
he threw less interceptions. He kind of looked promising, but then he got injured, so I don't really know what to expect from him.
Okay, so we're 5-2 now. Raiders and Jaguars in Jacksonville. Who wins?
Raiders.
All right, so we're 6-2 now. Colts and Raiders in Vegas. Who wins?
I think the Raiders win.
I mean, listen, the Colts is. I feel like almost every time the Raiders and the Colts play, it's always the road team that wins.
Mm-hmm. I'm just kind of scared because I know you guys have Max Crosby, but I feel like Jonathan Taylor will have a really good game.
Yeah, we gave him a 4-year extension.
Huh?
He signed a 4-year deal.
Who? Max Crosby?
I think so. I think that's how long his deal was, but he did sign a contract with us during this offseason. All right. Raiders and Broncos in Denver. Who wins?
I have you splitting there. I have the Broncos winning.
Okay, so we're 7-3 now. Raiders and Seahawks in Seattle. Who wins?
Raiders.
All right, so we're 8-3 now. Chargers and Raiders in Vegas. Who wins?
Raiders.
All right, so we're 9-3 now. Raiders and Rams in LA. Who wins?
Rams.
All right, so we're 9-4 now. Patriots and Raiders in Las Vegas. Who wins?
In Las Vegas?
Yeah, the Patriots used to be my team, so I'm playing my former team here. But who do you think is going to win this game?
Raiders, probably.
Okay, so we're 10-4. Okay, Raiders and Steelers in Pittsburgh on Christmas Eve. Who wins?
On Christmas Eve. All right. I have the Raiders, but I feel like this will be a close game too. Just
It will be. It will be for sure. The last time we beat them, it was 26-17.
yeah.
All right, so we're 11-4 now. 49ers and Raiders in Las Vegas. Who wins?
All right. You're going to be upset with me this, but I actually have the 49ers coming to town and beating y'all.
I mean, it makes sense because, like, I think the last time the 49ers played the Raiders, it was like 34-3.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense. Okay, and then you said that the Raiders were going to beat you guys in the last week, so you have us at 12-5 basically.
Okay, yeah. So
It is that's actually possible. It's actually possible for us to go 12-5.
yeah, because I had the Chargers 1, Raiders 2, Chiefs 3, Broncos 4. So right now it's 12-5. I think is a good. I think Devontae Adams is going to be a little overhyped this year, especially because Derek Carr is a little bit of a downgrade from Aaron Rodgers. So I feel like his style of play will not go away, but kind of like regress a little bit.
Yeah, this team though is giving me confidence.
Yeah, everybody's making a big deal about the Chandler Jones signing, but did he even have like a good year last year?
I don't even know, but honestly, signing Chandler Jones, I mean, we need more defense players to be honest.
Yes. Yeah, what's going on
Our
about
offense,
that? Yeah.
our offense is already stacked, but the defense though it needs some work.
Yeah, I think Josh Jacobs is one of the most underrated running backs in the NFL.
We did jot the running back Zamir White though. I'm starting to think we should consider using him.
Could use him at fullback or something.
I mean, Zamir White. I heard he's a speedster.
Oh, okay. You could use him as like his third down running back or something.
I mean, it just seems like I feel like the Raiders are just signing a lot of running backs because you see a day ago. Hold on, I have to go back and look at the news thing.
Same as the Chiefs.
It's like I feel like the Raiders keep signing all these running backs because like one day ago the Raiders added free agent running back Austin Walter.
Yeah, the Chiefs have been signing. So they already have Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They drafted Isaiah Pistachio, or however you say his name, from Rutgers in like the 6th round. They just got Ronald Jones from the Buccaneers. They're just signing a bunch of running backs. And I feel like Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I think he's a bit overrated. He's not the best, but I think he can be a starting running back.
Hold on, I'm typing in private chat. You love football? Nice. There's someone trying to join, but like, I don't really know who they are. But like, his name is Mario Bros Fan 2000. Do you have a channel? Look, I'm gonna look you up. I'm gonna see if you have a channel. If you do, I can let you in for sure. Hey, Kuda, do you think I should let this guy in?
I mean, it's your decision. I don't care.
Okay, but as I was saying, the Raiders are like, they're like signing way too many running backs. Like one day ago, we added this free agent running back Austin Walter. Like, how many running backs do we need?
Like maybe 2 or 3.
What's the point of us signing another running back?
Yeah. But I was kind of sad because we got Justin Ross and undrafted free agents. But he had like why he was undrafted is because he had like some spinal cancer when he was like a kid, and it's like been a problem apparently, so he didn't play last season. But then that problem like came back and he can't play this season. But he looks so good in like OTAs and rookie minicamp.
Yeah. Like, I mean, seriously though, how many running backs do people need? I mean, how many running backs do we need? We have too many running backs on our
On the
roster.
53-man roster, you need about 2 or 3.
Here's all of the Radio's running backs. We have Amir Abdullah. We have running back Brandon Bolden. We have running back Brenton Brown. We have running back Kenyon Drake. We have running back Josh Jacobs. We have running back Jacob Johnson. We have Sincere McCormick. We have Austin Walter. And we have Zamir White.
You have Sincere McCormick?
Yes.
Bro, that dude was a beast at UTSA. Or did he go there? I'm pretty sure because his name was Sincere and he was a running back. I'm pretty sure it went to UTSA. But
Who's the Chiefs' main running back? Isn't like that McKinnon dude or something?
Jerick McKinnon, well, he didn't start well. So Collider Slayer played like the first 3 games, and then he got injured. So like this Daryl Williams dude came in, but then later on the season, Jerick McKinnon came in. But then Collider Slayer kind of went back, so they kind of like shared like the running back spot. And then Daryl Williams got cut this season, and then we drafted a running back in the 6th round, and then but I feel like McKinnon got cut too this year. So we have Clyde Edwards-Helaire. We have that running back that we drafted in the 6th round, and then Ronald Jones.
Yeah. Dude,
I feel like
all
Ronald
these
Jones.
running backs though.
I feel like we have about like 5 running backs. I just don't know their names because
Most
they
of these
like
running backs that we have, I think they're known to be speedsters.
yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do at the safety position this year. I know we have Juan Thornhill and Justin Reed, but honestly, I'm kind of mad that we lost Tyrann Mathieu. I'm more like I'm more mad about the Tyrann Mathieu than Tyreek Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Because our defense is just so average. Like, and he was like our leader, and then it's even more average.
Oh yeah, you guys did get rid of Tyrann Mathieu.
Yeah, and I don't really like Justin Reed. I think he is overrated. Like, he was like the Texans. Like, I don't know.
Do you think the Chiefs should keep their coach?
Andy Reid?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, yes, they got to keep him because I think he's a top 3 coach in the NFL right now. He is getting old though. And it's talking about he would retire this past year, but he's coming back. But he probably will retire this year. But you know who I want? If Andy Reid retires, Byron Leftwich, the offensive coordinator for the Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
I want him as the head coach.
Oh. The team that I used to root for before the Raiders came to Las Vegas was the Pats.
When like Tom Brady was winning all those Super Bowls.
Yep. We beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game.
I know, I remember that.
You guys could have won if D4 wasn't offsides. Wink, wink.
Yeah, and we wouldn't have. Because we intercepted the pass or something.
Yeah, and you guys, that would have been the game clinching interception, but then one dude was offside.
Bro, I was like 9 at the time, or like, yeah, I was 9, and bro, you know how that went. Like, I literally like I almost broke my wall. Like,
I'm pretty sure almost every year old that's like a one digit age always throws a fit when something bad happens.
yeah, that's me. Like, but now, honestly, I don't break my wall. I just get so mad. Like, I don't do anything. I'm just like, why? Like,
Do you get in trouble if you break your wall?
I didn't legitly break my wall, but I literally almost did.
Yeah, but I
When
feel
I
like
was,
almost every single like 1 year old person, like I mean like not like the like not like 1 years old, but like in the 1 year digit thing.
yes.
Every single time when something bad happens, we just don't like enjoy it.
Hmm.
We just don't know how to handle it, basically. But like as a teenager, if you see your sports team losing, or if like there's just something that doesn't occur, you're kind of over it still.
Yeah, I'm not a teenager yet. I am going to be next year, 2023, but
You
no.
don't have to answer this question if you don't want to, because I know some people aren't comfortable with giving this away. But how old are you?
I'll tell you when my birthday is.
All right, yeah, that's
My
fine.
birthday is April 12th.
Oh, so you got like,
Yeah, so I'll tell you this, all right? I just turned 12 or 13.
well, you just say you're not a teenager yet, so that means
Yeah.
you have to be 13 to be a teenager.
Yes, I know.
So that means
I
you're
kind of
12.
gave it away. Crap.
That
All
means you're
right.
12.
Yes.
You gave it away. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
But since you gave away yours, I'll give away mine. I'm 16.
You're 16.
Yeah. I'm going in the junior year.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, honestly, though, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with adulthood because in adulthood I have to find a job.
Yeah. Do you have a job?
No, I go to school.
Hmm.
But to be honest, I don't want to go to college.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel ya.
I don't want to witness any more pain after high school. Listen, when you get into high school, you're gonna have a ton of stuff to do. It's not even funny.
Well, yeah, I've been through that. My sister's is a freshman this year.
Oh, no offense, but when the Chiefs started off 3-4, I thought you guys were done.
Well, I actually did too, but um so I actually I got surprised to the Chief Cowboy game. You know how I went to the Chief Cowboys game?
Yeah.
I got surprised, but like it was the week before was when they came back. Like they beat the Raiders like 41-14 in Vegas.
Yep.
And then I got surprised like the day after. I'm like, "Oh, thank God." Like if we didn't come back, we'd probably watch a loss and uh, I hate I hate going to games and watching your team lose, but on TV I'm fine. But when you're there, like it sucks.
I think the Raiders have one of your guys' former wide receivers. His name's Demarcus Robinson.
Yeah, yeah, DeMarcus, yeah, he went there. Which he wasn't really a big impact because he's like I don't know how old he is, but he's at least in his late 20s or early 30s. Um and he wasn't a big impact. He was like Mahomes' first year, so like in 2018, but he was he didn't I don't think he even stepped on the football field this year.
It seems like a lot of teams are scared of our offense.
I'm not.
That's
I
been
don't
the
think the
biggest
Chiefs are.
scare.
I'm only scared of Devonte Adams, and I'm not scared of anyone else.
You're not scared of Darren Waller.
Because we were able to like crush you with everyone else. But I'm just, I
You're
just
not
want to
scared of
see
Darren Waller.
no,
After when we got Devontae Adams, there was rumors saying that we could trade him over there to the Packers, but we didn't. There was zero. They said there was zero chance that we were going to do that.
What for? Like, what do
Well,
you?
because like the Packers traded us Devontae Adams, so I think there was like rumors saying, oh, maybe since that they gave us a wide receiver, we're going to give them a wide receiver, give them Darren Waller. But they said that, but then there was stuff saying that there's zero chance that we're doing that. We weren't going to give him away.
Give him like Hunter Renfro or something.
Oh no, we're getting all these wide receivers.
Yeah, I think Hunter Renfro is underrated. He's underrated.
I mean, honestly, I don't even know what's better, being underrated or overrated.
See, I feel like everybody says that overrated means they're bad and underrated means like they're the best. But like, you know how you say like let's say this. Ezekiel Elliott is overrated and Tony Pollard is underrated, but I still think Zeke would probably be better. Like,
I mean, I don't even know the definition of like those two words, like overrated or underrated. I just say like which one sounds better. Like I feel like overrated. I feel like
overrated means they get too much like respect, and then underrated means they don't get much respect.
Derek Carr's underrated though.
Derek Carr is underrated. Who else? You know who else is underrated?
Who?
Kirk Cousins.
Oh yeah, he's definitely underrated.
I know. Everybody's saying that the Vikings shouldn't have brought him back, and people are not putting him in the playoffs, which I am. But people are like putting him like losing to like getting swept by the Bears because they
I
kept
hate
him.
to admit this, but Tom Brady, he's kind of overrated.
He is like, listen, he's gonna be a grandpa in 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's 45. Like, I don't know. Like what if he gets sacked hard? Like, is he gonna? That would probably be like an end of a career injury if it's even if it's like a sprained ankle or something. Because I just feel like
It's kind of surprising. It's kind of crazy how he's been playing for such a long time.
yeah, I think if he gets injured that year, he'll retire because I don't think he want to get injured twice. It's just kind of crazy though, because hopefully, I don't think the Buccaneers will win the Super Bowl. I think the Bills will win the Super Bowl this year.
I mean, the Buccaneers got Julio Jones. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, but he's washed and injury prone. Same as Khalil Mack. Everybody on the Chargers is like hyping Khalil Mack up. But like Khalil Mack is like I feel like he's still good. I just think he's overrated.
What was I about to say? What was I about to say? I forgot. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Damn
I
it.
have to leave in like 5 minutes, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But what was I about to? Oh, yeah, I know what I was about to say. Do you think maybe with people calling Tom Brady the GOAT and stuff, do you think maybe just because of that he just wants to keep playing? Like, do you think he's maybe taking that like too personally?
I think he should have stayed retired because he spent half his life in the NFL. Like, he's been in the NFL for how many years? Like 20 something years, and he's 45.
How do you think his family feels about it?
I know, like he has 3 kids.
What's the name of that one quarterback? I think he's retired now, but that one quarterback that has like a lot of kids, like I think that was like Philip Rivers.
Yeah, Philip Rivers has like 7 kids or something.
Exactly, man. He had to retire just because of that.
Yeah, he could have been like, what was he? Was he like 35 or something?
Yeah, I don't know, but have you ever heard of those rumors of like Drew Brees coming back?
No, he's not. Like, He's on like Fox Sports, right? Like he's announcing like I think he kind of works for Bet MGM too or whatever that is. He should not.
Hmm. I mean, there is this one time when his kids announced his retirement on Twitter, and they were kind of happy about it.
His kid?
No, his kids like I think there's this one video where they announced where his kids announced his retirement on Twitter and stuff, and they seemed happy about it because it meant that he gets to spend more time with them.
Yeah. I'd be well, since I love the NFL so much, I'd kind of be sad because it'd be cool if your dad was in the NFL. But I'd be, if I didn't love the NFL so much, I'd kind of be happy.
Oh.
Just because, like, I feel like the players barely get any time off because, like, a week after the Super Bowl, you have to go back to, like, practice and then training camp. Like, you only get, like, 2 weeks with him, like, without, you know.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, though, I don't know when Tom Brady's going to retire.
Hopefully this is his last year.
Yeah, you're just saying that because you don't want to get beaten by him again. You don't want to see Patrick Mahomes get owned by him again.
Honestly, Tom Brady, like, with Tyreek Hill and Tyrann Mathieu, because we didn't get rid of him when Tom Brady retired, I thought we're gonna win the next 18 Super Bowls. Like, this is gonna be great.
And like what was I about to say? I think Mahomes is like 2-3 against Tom Brady.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
And there's like
there's only
this one Madden cover when they're both on the thing.
Yeah, I don't know. That was like one of the worst Super Bowls of all time, and they put it on the Madden cover. Like bruh, like that's weird. All right, I have to go in like 2 minutes, but there's only 2 teams that they have a winning record versus Tom Brady. Guess the 2 teams.
Well, one of them's probably the Giants because
Actually, no. The Giants aren't one.
I know it's not the Ravens because
I'll give you a hint. Both NFC teams.
the Eagles and the Cowboys.
No.
Eagles in football. Wait, you said NFC East?
No, they're both in the NFC.
Oh, is it the Rams and the? Is one of them the Rams?
No.
Bro, okay.
I
You
think
see, if
you'll
I
be
had,
surprised in one team.
is one of them the Commanders or something?
No. All right. One team's in the NFC South and one team's in the NFC West.
Okay, one team's in the NFC West. Okay, let's see here. NFC West is one of the. Is it the wait? NFC West. I need to look at the standings.
Bro, don't look at them. I want you to guess.
Is one of them the Saints?
Saints is one team. What's the other?
Would you say the other team was from the NFC West?
NFC West, yeah.
Is it the Seahawks?
Yes, Saints and Seahawks.
Oh, wow.
Which I was surprised when I found out because, like, the Patriots have, like, beat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl.
But Tom Brady, he's beaten every team in the NFL now.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. And he's, like...
But he shouldn't have beaten the Patriots because the Patriots lost to the Buccaneers because of a missed game-winning field goal.
Yeah, Mahomes has beaten every AFC North team. He's beaten every AFC East team. He's beaten... I think Mahomes has beaten all the AFC, but not necessarily all the NFC.
Do you remember that one time when Julian Edelman pranked the Buccaneers fans that he was going to come out of retirement and go play for the Buccaneers?
Yeah, on April Fools.
Yeah, like that honestly would have been more upsetting to the Patriots fans, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because that means that Tampa Bay's been stealing all of the Patriots' former players.
Yeah, well, I think I have to go.
All right.
It was a good stream. Had
It
fun.
was. It was.
Go Chiefs, boo Raiders.
Nope.
All right. All right, I'll see you probably. I can talk to you in the next stream if my comments are on, but
All right, okay.
all right, bye.
Bye. But honestly, you know what, you guys? I think I'm going to end the StreamYard here. It's been a really long stream. I've been live for 2 hours and 1 minute. 2 hours and 1 minute. I've been live for 2 hours. So I'm going to end the broadcast here. Thank you for everyone who joined. Like, thank you for Tyler that commented earlier. Thank you for Blake for joining for a few minutes. And thank you for Coop Dog, who was the most active one here in the stream. And thank you for Antelope Sports for coming here. I mean, he only sent like 2 comments, but thank you for Antelope who came here earlier and typed in the comment section. But mostly thanks Coop Dog for being the most active one here. But I'm going to end the StreamYard here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys on the next broadcast. Peace.